Hello and welcome to Fireside History. Last episode we discussed the murder, the murderer of Mursili's career following the death of Mursili. How he became king and how in time his co-conspirator, Zidanta, would murder him in the hopes of being king himself. So now we're going to have a brief episode about Zidanta's career. He became king, then died. No joke, that's pretty much what happened. His reign was either the victim of a memoriae damnatio, wherein later Hittite kings erased it, or more than likely, there are so few sources on it because it was so short. Now, what we do know is that he was killed shortly after the start of his reign. And here's the real shocking thing, especially if you're a Hittite. Now, in Hittite society, the worst crime you could commit is the murder of a family member. This is the cornerstone of the worst thing you could do outside of incest. So, what would happen to Zidanta would bring about what is believed to be another curse upon his family, as his son would murder him for the throne. Ammuna was Zidanta's son, and he murdered his father and seized the throne. And this crime was truly beyond the pall for the Hittites. And it is believed that it is one of the great reasons why the kingdom began to decline during the reign of Ammuna, because, well, he murdered his own dad, and there would be a drought that would follow, and this, wherein a lot of the country's crops and livestock would not survive. There'd be war, there'd be all these losses, and there'd be a series of rebellions from vassal states, and even foreign invasions that would start after this of the homeland and of the Hittites. So in that regard, it's believed that Ammuna brought upon himself and upon the kingdom a curse from the gods themselves. And that's where... Now, Ammuna, for his part, tried really hard to keep the kingdom together. But nobody really trusted him because, well, he murdered dad. Yes, his father was also the murderer of the previous couple of kings. But it was still wrong for a son to murder his own father. And what is very peculiar is that Ammuna would not die to one of his own family members or to someone else. He would actually die to natural causes. And guess what? This leads to more civil wars. We'll discuss next time the fate of the sons of Ammuna and what the proclamation of Telepinu has to say about them. So until then, like, share, subscribe, and even leave a comment in this video what you think of the Hittite morality regarding incest and internecine killings, and any questions you might have, and what you think also of these kings such as Zidanta, Hantili, Ammuna, who followed after Mursili the First. And also remember to hit that notification bell.